Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Uh, let's break the ice with my icebreaker. If you guys would probably ask my 8th class school teachers that I would become a chartered accountant, a finance professional, come here in Saudi Arabia and give a speech in front of all experienced speaker, they might probably ask you, are you talking about the same Kevin? Back then, I was not that studious. I was lazy. I used to sleep in class. Just used to try to be above my passing marks. Uh, up till 8th standard, I had one magical ability. That magical ability was if I score 8 on 20, 8 out of 20, it magically became 16 out of 20 by the time I reached home. And then there was a time so called as open day when my parents used to meet my school teachers, and my school teachers used to say, he scored 8, and my father looked at me as if, did you commit another financial fraud? So this is how it was, and irony was he used to compare me with this class topper who scored 18 on 20. So only common thing between me and him was the digit 8. In 8th standard, I was fortunate enough, alhamdulillah, that I met one of my close friend, Indranil. That guy was very sincere, very disciplined, hardworking, very good guy. And he used to sit next to me, I used to observe him. He's studying very hard, he's scoring well. He's studying very hard, scoring well. Studying hard, scoring well. And that led me to a question, if he can, why I cannot? Then over the span of 2 years from 8th class till 10th, I eventually started focusing, working hard, learning new things, and I scored 80%. I went from just passing to 80%. Then in India, generally at 10th class, you are in front of 3 roads. One is arts, one is science, one is commerce. And being kid, I was passionate enough to become an astronaut. I remember talking to one neighbor uncle, I will take you to moon on my bicycle. While I was that small, my confidence was bigger than my bicycle, it seems. But another thing was, still I was confused, so I gave something called as aptitude test. Landed up, they suggested based on my personality trait, I should go to engineering. If I would have been, I would have been one of you. But life wanted something else. You know, sometimes we don't choose the plan chooses us. If you guys don't know about chartered accountancy, this is one of the India's toughest exams. So I accidentally landed into it. I did not wanted to do it in first place, but I was fortunate and blessed enough to choose this. One of my friend I met evening having tea with him, he said, I'm going for registration. I said, yalla, let's join you. Fees was very low, so I joined. And once I joined, to my surprise, my father paid high coaching fees for me already because he was very happy I joined this course. For 2 years, I studied very hard. I cleared all the 2 attempts in first go. At the last attempt, I failed. That was my first failure of my life. I cried, broken down to pieces. I didn't know what to do. And I did whatever the most sensible person would do. He went to library, back to the desk. He started studying 16 hours a day. Had like 6 glass of coffees. Focusing. I had convinced myself enough that I would even fail after my exam. So after giving my exam, I was studying again for 16 hours up to my preparing for next attempt. On result day, institute had one surprise for me. He passed me by 1%, just 1%. That 1%, institute awarded me. I felt like it's saying, okay, take your prize of hard work. That 1% took me to the job in MNC in India. I worked there, then I moved to Abu Dhabi, and now I am here in front of you guys giving a speech at Toastmaster. My journey to Saudi was knowing no one, just with 23 kgs bag and pocket full of dreams. I came here, I met few colleagues, that colleagues became friends became family, and something was something was buried deep down my heart. I still want to meet new people. I want to learn from them. I want to laugh with them. I want to grow with them. And Toastmaster, being at Toastmaster, it doesn't mean I know how to deliver speeches. I acknowledge that I feel now I have a lot more to learn. But being here, I am fortunate enough to see more faces, more successful mindset people, and looking forward to meet you all. And this was my first icebreaker. Thank you.